All right, we're doing a review, the Black Learning Log of B9, the silent E. All right, why do I need to add an E at the end of cave? Remember?
Because the vowel sound changes because of the E?
The vowel sound changes because of the E. We used to say the E tells the A to say its name, but sometimes, for example, this word, does the E tell the O to say its name?
No, it'd be comb.
Right. So, same thing, vowel sound changes because of the E. How about, this is our friend's name. So names don't always follow the rules, obviously, but without an E, it's pet. And add an E. Because why, son?
Because of the rule.
The vowel sound changes because of the E. Very good. Okay, how about this one? This is, I'm going to play in the band, and I'm going to play the note. And why do we do that?
Because the vowel sound changes because of the E.
Very good. Okay, so how about this one? That my sister is so cut. My sister is so cute.
She is.
Right? So, what is the reason that I put an E there? Ready?
Because you say its name.
The vowel sound changes because of the E. Very good. How about this one? At and 8. And what is the reason I add an E?
Because it's an odd.
The vowel sound changes because of the E.
Oh.
The vowel sound, say it with me. The vowel sound changes because of the E. I know, I did the same thing like 10 times. That's why it's a review. All right. Why? Oh, and they have a cute little way to remember this. This is the strongman E because he stands behind a consonant or two, although he says nothing. When a timid vowel peeps around the consonant and sees him, he becomes brave and says her name, like Maine. Okay, so the strongman E has the vowel sound become brave. See this little A? He wants to just say man. He's so nervous. But then the strongman E comes along and says, say your name! And he goes, Maine! Okay, so I'll put that one here. We've got an E. We've got a strongman E. Okay. The next one.
What's wrong with his arm?
That's his big, strong muscle. Okay.
His other muscles.
I don't know. Okay, so now we've got...
Sneak.
We've got these ones. Let's think of some other ones.
And blah.
Okay, so we've got love and blue. Why do we need an E at the end of these ones?
Because it's my favorite color.
Because
Yes.
English words don't end in V or U.
English words do not end in V or U. Okay, and remember this one we talked about, the V falls over. Something pointed can't stand on its tip. It will fall over. Okay, so this one they call the supporter E. Kind of like your grandma. She's a supporter. She holds up the V and holds up the U so they don't fall over. Ooh, that kind of reminds me. That's kind of her name. Holds up the V like Vicky and holds up the U like Sue. There's your grandma. There's your grandma E.
My mom, the U has a stand.
We'll call it we'll put a little hand on it here. Okay? They're holding up the V or the U. That's the supporter.
My mom, the U has a stand.
The U has a little kickstand. Yeah. But sometimes you need a little support. All right. So why do these need to be here? The E's?
Because
English words do not end in V or U. Why do we need an E here?
English words not in V or U.
English words do not end in V or U. Very good. All right. Next, we've got some of these kind. I'm hoping. Why do we have to add an E here?
Oh, I know.
Yep, go ahead and tell me.
Because C says S and G says J after E, I, or Y.
Before E,
Before
I, or Y.
Sorry,
Yep.
I already get those mixed up.
So C says S and G says J before E, I, and Y. So C says S, E, I, and Y. Oops. And G says J before E, I, and Y. Okay, let's think of another one. Why? Because they do. All right, here's another one. Why do I have an E at the end of page?
Because G says J after E, I, or Y.
G says J before E, I, or Y.
Oh, I see
Why
that.
do I have an E at the end of race, son? Why do I have an E at the end of race?
Because C says in front of E.
Yep, because C says in front of E. Why do I have an E at the end of lace?
Because C says S in front of E, I, or Y.
Yeah, and why do I have an E at the end of stage?
Because G says J in front of E.
Very good. This one they call the softening E. We're going to kind of imagine this is made out of cotton. It's a soft E. Instead of G saying G and C saying K, this is like a pillow. They're sleeping. They're softening.
It looks like the peace sign from this angle.
They're making it nice and soft. Sometimes we need to soften what we do.
I can't see what the E looks like.
Okay, the next one.
What is it?
Oh, give me an example first. Oh, remember, we talked yesterday, like vowels open your mouth, right? A, E, I, O, U. But there's two wannabe letters. Do you remember?
O and
Yep. L, O, and R, R. Because consonants will go blocked off, right? But looks like O and looks like E. So they were want to be vowels. Okay, so let's look at what were our examples yesterday. Wow, without cursive, I had to pick up my cursive. I pick up twice. Without cursive, it's boom, 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 boom. That's an R.
Is that acre?
Acre. I bought an acre of land. Can you see it? Now this is, you can spell this word two different ways. By this example, we're going to go this way. So center and center, it's like the England English version. Why do I need an E at the end of Bible, little, acre, and center? Oh, just kidding.
Is this the one every syllable has to have a vowel?
That is the one. I'm underlining the wrong thing here. Sorry. Back up the train.
What about contra?
Bull, toll, cur, tur.
So, in some of our grammar worksheets, we put a dot between what?
Syllables.
Syllables. So we've got Bible, right? So I don't have to put a dot, but this is the reason we had to put an E at the end, because what's the answer?
Every syllable has to have a vowel.
Every syllable has to have a vowel. What is the answer? Why do we have to have an E?
Because every syllable has to have a number.
A vowel, yeah.
Same thing.
So because we have one syllable, two syllable,
There's a number.
not to make you confused, you don't have to do these in red, I'm just showing you. Bible. So the reason, this one needs an E. Little. This is the reason. Two syllables. Acre. Center. Make sense? This one they call the sidekick. E. Tags along to help give the last syllable a vowel. So the sidekick. We're going to make it like a kickstand.
I thought like a sidekick.
Oh, are you thinking like...
Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop doing it. Stop it. What is that?
Like the sidekick of a superhero?
No, it's the other sidekick. The sidekick.
Like the E with instead of a line at the end, like a kick, like a leg kicking.
Oh, you're thinking like a kick.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got a kickstand, a sidekick, and he's got a superhero sidekick.
He's kicking the sidekick.
He's kicking the sidekick. That's a good E. Now this one is the tricky one. And my favorite one. So we've got the word
Goes.
goose.
Uh-oh.
We've got
Oh no.
these words. Aww. And rye. Okay. But here we say, oh, do we need a consonant or a vowel? Well, we already have a vowel. Do we need a vowel? Why is a vowel here? Okay. How about the difference between this word and this word? She cleans. She's doing a cleanse. Right? Gone. Why do we need an E at the end of these words?
Uh-oh.
Say it.
5.
Why do we need an E at the end of these words?
It's odd. No, it's not the mommy.
It's your mommy. It's the odd reason.
It's the mommy.
It
Oh,
gives distinction to
mommy.
words. Oh, it's the mommy. It makes the main thoughts more, just a little bit longer, and then also shows shows it from not looking like a suffix like this. You could actually say that's goose, right? I have goo. I have more than one goo. I have goose. It doesn't exactly work in that situation, right? But you could say I have a den. I have dens, but my cake is dense. So it just kind of shows that it's not a suffix in that situation, right? So what is the reason?
Because odd.
Odd. This one's on the odd squad.
So are you gonna put a weird looking E or an E with mom lipstick and eyelashes and an apron?
Don't give her ideas, Tori.
Oh, mom.
Is the odd squad badge?
No.
Don't they all on the odd squad have a badge?
Yes.
Okay, or you could be like, it's an odd E.
Okay.
Or you could do like this.
Enough of these.
It's your mommy. Okay, very good.
That's just weird.
So,
I can't see it. Which
You
angle
love
am I
it.
supposed to look at it from.
all right, I need some doubles flashcards, please.
Well, how
Did you
many?
stop the video? Mom?